insane.
So I know what a lot of people have heard, that Japan is a place of overworking. And yes, that is true. However, do I live in a shoebox? Also, there's a lot of... Hello, and welcome to another video. If you're not already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the bell. It really helps my channel, and I'd be glad to see you here again. Today, we're here to talk about the things that I love about living in Japan. The first one, the beauty. As you can see behind me, this is a picture I took in Japan. Right behind me are hydrangeas. They are called ajisai in Japanese. And I just feel like everywhere in Japan is beautiful, and I could always use any place as my background. Every street is just so aesthetic. It's unfair. Like, it's really unfair. Also, there's so many cute aesthetic looking cafes. I've been to like a few cute cat cafes that just blew me away. Yeah. Oh, and here are some more examples of cute, beautiful places that I've been in Japan. Like all the beautiful light displays, all the beautiful gardens, just so many beautiful things. Even just right here in Tokyo too. Number 2, the food. So I'm not a big foodie, to be honest, but that was before I came to Japan. Because now that I live here, and I live in Tokyo, where there's just so much beautiful food that is so perfectly made, I have just become obsessed with every cute food item. And sometimes I'll see little cute foods and it will be so adorable that I'll just instantly buy it and then kind of regret it. But like, there's just so much cute food here. It's not always about the taste. A lot of times it's about the aesthetic. But either way, whenever I buy food in Japan, I do feel like I'm getting pretty good quality and everything looks so beautiful. So especially Japanese food in particular. Also, there's a lot of specialty shops. For example, shops that only sell bread, or shops that only make these noodles, or shops that only do this and they specialize in one thing. There's so many seasonal goods in Japan. For example, at 7-Eleven and at all the convenience stores, they have new things that come out all the time. During spring, they have the cherry blossom themed items. Recently, I went to a cafe that was actually themed with hydrangeas, and here I'll insert some cute photos from there. It was gorgeous, and I don't know, there's something about celebrating each season with different foods that I think is really cute and interesting. The third thing is novelty. Okay, this is a Tokyo thing, not just a Japan thing, but I've lived in Tokyo for almost 2 years, and I think I've been to like 3 giant new mall openings.
It's insane.
And there's just always new things opening, and I'll go down the street in Harajuku, or the other day I was going to a pizza shop, and on the way there I found this cute new little Alice in Wonderland shop, and it was adorable, and I've never seen it before. And I feel like I'm always discovering something new. Like, there's just no end. There's so many aquariums, amusement parks, so much entertainment, and so many just beautiful places that are even free, like gardens. There's just so much to do right here in Tokyo that I just love. Number 4 is my work-life balance. Okay, so I know what a lot of people have heard, that Japan is a place of overworking. And yes, that is true. However, as an English teacher who has a pretty nice job, I don't ever have to work over 40 hours a week. Because of my workload, I can enjoy my life otherwise. I can go to new places. There's so many places I want to travel to, so many places I want to visit. With the amount of things to do in Tokyo, like, it's great having the extra time to be able to go and do it. For me, I mean, I make enough money where I can put a good chunk towards my student loans and still have enough to feel comfortable and enjoy my life here in Tokyo, and still do fun things with my friends and not worry about money so much. Actually, even rent, right? Tokyo is supposed to be a really expensive rent area. But for example, my apartment I live in is $450 a month. That's crazy. I don't think I could find something this cheap in America. Now, to be honest, do I live in a shoebox? Yes, heck yes. But it's still so cheap. And it helps me save a bit of money so I can pay back my school loans and still feel relatively like I can do stuff on my weekends. Also, because I'm off on Thursdays and Fridays, I don't have the traditional work schedule. I also get a lot of things maybe a little bit cheaper because it's not on those Saturdays or those Sundays and everything's not fully packed, which is really great. So that's a big thing that I really enjoy. That's like a personal thing. So if you come to Japan, you might not have the same experience that I do. Actually, you probably won't. But that is something to look out for. I know there are jobs that could be similar to mine and have a similar working schedule and a similar work-life balance. But I think I'm pretty lucky with the company that I am with. Oh, also one more thing that I really enjoy with my job specifically, I work with babies all the way up to the elderly, right? Which means that I get kind of a window into Japanese life that is maybe not so common because I can talk with people of all ages every day, all day. And it's really cool. So that's another thing that I really enjoy about my personal situation here in Japan. Number 5, the challenge. So I really enjoy living in Japan because for me, I enjoy a challenge. I also like that I have the goal of learning Japanese, right? It's not something that is going to end anytime soon. And I just enjoy the process of learning. I enjoy that everything is just a little bit harder living in Japan. I mean, things that you take for granted doing normally every day are things that sometimes I even have trouble doing. For example, ordering things or having special requests at restaurants or at other places, maybe asking questions to staff. Like everything is not much harder, but just a little bit harder because of the language barrier. Also, things like getting your visa and other things that foreigners have to do and all the paperwork that goes along with that. Yeah, it's hard. But you know, it's good to have that challenge, and also you learn a lot by doing it. What feels really good is the little victories, you know, when you finally are able to order that coffee or you're finally able to fill out that paperwork. Like, it feels really good. Last one, number 6, the people. Because I live in Tokyo, I have the chance to meet a lot of interesting people who are also living in Japan as foreigners and learning Japanese. Because I take classes in Tokyo, I'm able to meet a lot of interesting people who love to travel and people who just love Japan. And it's awesome to find people who also love Japan as much as I do, because, you know, it's great. You have something already in common. You both love Japan and you're both studying Japanese. So it's a really kind of easy way to make friends. Also, foreigners just want to make friends if they're living in Japan. Like, a lot of people don't have a solid network yet, so it's really easy to make friends. You have a common goal, you have a common interest, and it just makes your friendship a lot stronger. Also, you can develop friendships where you depend on each other, because a lot of foreigners don't have family nearby, don't have a network. So it's easier to find friends who you can rely on, I think. Also, a lot of the people who live and work in Tokyo, the Japanese staff, they are often very polite and really go the extra mile to help you, especially if you don't know Japanese. Many of the people will try to speak English with you, and they will try to help you in the best way that they can. And it's really awesome. Like, they'll go out of their way, show you where things are, and help you if you're looking troubled, and overall just try to enhance your stay here, which is cool. So I really enjoy that. I want to use the last couple minutes of this video to say thank you so much for watching, and also say thank you to all of the awesome friends that I've made in Japan. Thank you, and see you next time!